Same thing with amber. How many of you like amber? Amber typically is a combination of benzoin, styrax, beeswax, vanilla, and amber resin, like a minute amount. And that sweetness that you're accustomed to smelling in amber is the vanilla and the beeswax and the benzoin and the styrax, whereas pure amber is a fossilized resin. And when you smell it, it has a completely different aroma. Now, honeysuckle that you smell every spring, that just lights up the fence and the trees, honeysuckle, when it can be extracted and made into a pure essential, is just as expensive as rose because of the process. On the low end, 1 ounce of rose oil, pure rose oil, is about $520 on the low end. But it only takes 1 drop of rose to change the complete chemical composition of a scent blend. You don't need a lot of anything. And with natural essence, you only need 2 drops here, 8 drops here, 30 drops here, 15 drops here, and all of that's going to depend on the amount of the product that you're making. Whereas with fragrance oils, you might pour a teaspoonful into 8 ounces of oil and go, dog, this still smells like oil, because you got synthetic going into a natural base. Whereas the pure essential into a natural base, that oil is going to embrace the essential oil. And once it embraces the essential oil, it's like a love affair. The essential oil says, I appreciate your warmth and embrace, and I'm going to give to you my essence. And it's going to be a slow rise, but you'll have it for months on end. And that is the difference between the essentials and the fragrance. When you're using skin products, it is best for it not to have a scent, whether it's an essential or a fragrance oil, because your face is so sensitive until the slightest thing can cause a reaction. If you want to give yourself a good steam of the face so that you can pull impurities out, you boil water. Put it into a glass or stainless steel bowl. Drop about 2 to 3 drops of lavender. And then you cover your head with a towel and allow the steam to come up. And you will start to perspire. But when you come up from under the steam after maybe 5 to 10 minutes, you will definitely see a different appearance and complexion on your face. That's a good steam for your face.
Why not like eucalyptus or tea tree oil?
You can use eucalyptus and tea tree oil, but they're better if you're decongesting.
Oh, got you.
Because you know you're draining. Eucalyptus and tea tree will bring mucus, and that's not going to be good for the face,
right?
Because you're going to come up glowing. So if you really want a skin treatment, lavender it's considered the best oil.
Okay.
Rose is just, if not better than, lavender. But rose is so much more expensive because of the procedure for extracting the oil, until lavender is more affordable.
Right.
And it gives you the same type of appearance. Rose is a higher vibratory rate. And anytime we're vibrating higher, like once you eat a certain way and you start to cleanse and flush, how long have they been on the program or not?
How many weeks? We have 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Just yes.
About the lavender oil, I was wondering what is in lavender oil that helps to be a quick healing agent?
The lavender essence itself.
Okay.
If it's a pure lavender blend, case in point, when I'm working around heat, I have a tendency to burn myself a lot. When I was growing up, it was always you grab the butter and it'll keep it from blistering. The quote-unquote father of aromatherapy, as presented by the Europeans, is supposed to have found that lavender is good for burns because he caught fire and put his hand in what he thought was water, but it was a container of lavender. He did not blister. I am always burning myself, whether it's on an oven, hot pan, or something. So lavender is it's in my cabinet in the kitchen. And when you burn yourself, it doesn't take a lot. That's another thing. I introduced my husband to lavender. He had a scratch. I said, honey, you can put some lavender on that. Oh man, I had a 2-ounce bottle of lavender. And a 2-ounce bottle of lavender that I had for a good 4 years. Wow. Oh yeah, because you don't need a lot. And my husband, I went in the bathroom 2 days ago, and I said, oh, and here's the lavender bottle. I picked up my 2-ounce bottle of lavender, and I said, honey, it's empty. And he said, yeah, I probably used too much. But every time he flowed through, I smell lavender. I said, what you got lavender on today? Well, I put it on my chin. I was picking my chin. So, you know, and he didn't take a Q-tip, because all you have to do is take a Q-tip, put it in the top, turn it upside down. It's going to wet the head. That's enough lavender to do whatever you need if you're going to do anything on the skin. And he would have cotton swabs full of lavender. And lavender used to really make me nauseous. And someone told me, oh, if lavender is making you nauseous, you have a problem with the heart chakra.
Oh, that's not true.
Thank you.
Because when people like frankincense,
I deal with color therapy too, and chakras and stuff too, but lavender deals with the highest your chakra. So lavender,
crown, which means something was opening.
Yeah, exactly.
So something was opening, and it became an acquired essence. I learned and transitioned into lavender. Now, most people hate rose. It depends on the rose. I do not like rose absolute, but rose otto is like a melody for my being. You may smell rose otto and go, what is she talking about? But that's the personal preference of anything. So when you're caring for your skin, you may smell something and be in love with it. You may smell the same product and go, Jesus. Or you may walk by and he may say, she may say, God, that's a gorgeous scent you're wearing. She will walk by you, she will walk by you, she will walk by you and go, I don't know if she should have put that on today. And it's just the chemistry of the body. So we learn what works. That's why when you go into big conferences, one of the first things they tell you is bring a jacket and don't wear any perfumes.
Or lotions.
Or lotions. Don't wear anything. You have to go in unscented. And with deodorants, they are scented. They don't hold everyone. The rock, which is found, it's like a crystal. And you wet it. And that is the best thing that especially in transition as a maturing woman. Because what I realized was that I kept smelling an odor that I didn't like, and I'm known for smelling. I can pick up an odor. I can smell rain coming from I always wondered, well, why do I smell water? My grandmother said, you're smelling the rain. That's a good thing. Embrace your gift.